looking today at keywords again.
Yeah.
But I got to where you're saying, easy to contact, form on every page. When I looked at the page, while it does have buttons like every 5 seconds, saying, what does it say? Schedule a free consultation, which just takes you to a contact page, but
Sure.
there's no form on the page.
Sure.
I'm just also wondering first if I should have just a form for ease, and if there's a way to test whether people are clicking the contact button more than the schedule free consultation, so I can kind of like A/B test conversions or whatever on that.
Right.
Because it says schedule free consultation, and for me that would be like, okay, that's setting up a meeting specifically, not just a contact form. So I'm just wondering if there's which is a better way to say that.
Yeah. I like the way you phrased the question in terms of an A/B test, because that is really the only way to know. Unfortunately, my preferred A/B test solution, which is Google Optimize, is going away. And I don't have a good solution for A/B testing. Do you, Dave? I feel like you do.
It depends on what you're doing. I know
Right.
that some of the plugins that are out there, like we use cart flows for some of the pages for the checkout and cart, and we can also use those for landing pages as well. They do have inbuilt in A/B testing. If you use like an external builder, like a Lead Pages, they do give you that option. But for WordPress, in general, I don't know.
There's always what I call the poor man's A/B test,
Yeah.
which is to run a variation for a month and see what happens.
That's a good idea. I like that.
It's not perfect, but if there is a dramatic difference, good or bad, you'll know. And so what I've done, like I have a client that is I really like the StoryBrand framework, right? And I have a client that was really scared of it because it didn't say what they thought customers really like about what they have to do. And I'm like, let's just give it a try. And so what I was able to do is convince him to have a StoryBrand page and the traditional, and this we were doing paid search, but the point is we weren't able to do a proper, valid, scientifically valid A/B test, but I was able to show them pretty conclusively after running it for a couple of months. Wow, look at the conversion rate off this page versus that page. If we had, and I phrased it in terms of, if we had that on the other page, we would have gotten, X number more customers if the conversion rate was applied to the traffic to the old page. And they're like, holy crap, let's do it, right? And so we were able to convince them without a fancy A/B test. I was doing, in a sense, an A/B test because I was sending paid traffic to it, and that really helped. And with organic traffic, it might take a little bit longer. But you could do is like with one page with a lot of traffic, try it with a form.
Okay.
Right. And then leave the other pages with the as is, and then see what happens. But your intuition is right. Like, contact us is very vague. And a more actionable, I forget the example you gave of an actionable call to action.
Yeah, it's schedule a meeting, something like that.
Yeah, schedule a consultation, book us.
Yeah.
Yeah, a meeting.
Well, but the A/B test is important because maybe people aren't ready for a meeting yet. Maybe they want to talk to you before schedule a meeting, right? And the A/B test will help you
That's right.
because different industries work differently. Like people, when they are vetting me for SEO, they're not ready to buy right away. They want to vet me and want to get to know me first.
Yeah.
So to schedule a meeting might be a little scary. They might want to start with a contact us. Hey, contact us, and hey, David, this is what I do. Can you even help me? And whatever. Like there could be arguments made for a less direct call to action to be more effective, depending on the industry. But an A/B test is the right way to do that.
So that so the good thing is about the, I don't know, the inexact method. I think it's good enough. But that would be good if you only had, say, I want to test between one or two things.
Right.
If you had more, like maybe you could change the button name to "How can we help?"
Mhm.
So you could try, if say you wanted to try like 6 or 7 things, it'd be great to have the tool that would kind of rotate through those over a course of a month or 2 months, and then you can see them all.
Well, and within Curious Ants, there's a process called conversion rate optimization, which gives lots of examples of things to A/B test.
Yeah.
And some of them are like from this Google playbook that was leaked, probably with full control of Google.
Yeah.
Right, on different best practices to get more conversions from websites. And so those might be ways. The process is intentionally vague because what I hope you do is every once in a while, based on the time frame, is to try something new to get more conversions. Right? It's and what you should try depends on your business and your website. So like I'm just trying to say every so often try something, try to get more conversions somehow, because again, we're really trying not to provide rank as an SEO success, but conversions. And if we get the client thinking about conversions, our life as an SEO provider is going to be a lot happier. And we're providing more value for the clients rather than chasing rank again.
Mm.
It's such a when you can get the client to shift from rank to lead, your life as an SEO provider is immensely happier, and the client's happier.